Hello guys, I am V. Sai Srinivas of 10th class from Mathman. So today I will be explaining today's editorial. So let's get started. So today our editorial's title is Dangerous Conflagration. The clash between Assam and Mizoram's police forces was clearly avoidable. Following a dangerous and inevitable escalation of an otherwise dormant border dispute, 5 policemen and a civilian from Assam were killed in the Mizo border town of Warangal in clashes between police from the state and their counterparts in Mizoram on Monday. The sequence of events beginning October 2020 suggests that what began as skirmishes between residents close to the disputed border between Assam's Kachar and Mizoram's Kolasib districts has snowballed into a violent confrontation between police and residents. The events point to a failure of the constitutional machinery. Empowered to de-escalate tensions at the border, the presence of center parliamentary forces should have helped maintain the peace, but it is curiously not the case. So guys, few days back a clash took place between Assam and Mizoram. So clash is nothing but a quarrel. So the police from the Assam and the residents from the other district had fought, and it led to the death of 5 policemen and a civilian. So this situation could have been avoided if everyone followed the proper protocol, and such kind of thing is a failure of constitutional machinery, and these kind of events should not occur at all. So on Monday this clash took place. In October 2020, this dispute had started with small verbal abuses, and now it went till fightings. So the policemen of Assam's Kachar and the residents in the Mizoram Kolasib district are the reason for this. So the fight was between them. Besides, Assam and Mizoram are governed by the BJP and its ally, the Mizo National Front, respectively, and are part of Northeast Democratic Alliance, of which the Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma is a former and founder convener. The political bonhomie should have allowed the respective chief ministers to tamp down border tensions and to return to the status quo through joint fact-finding teams involving the administrative officials in maintaining the peace over the border issue. Instead, both Chief Minister Amit Shah have been exchanging allegations on Twitter, seeking the intervention of Union Home Minister Amit Shah and using videos to tell a story that suited their version of the events, a factual means of communication. This also occurred just days after both chief ministers, along with others, met with Mr. Shah to discuss the resolution of interstate border disputes. So, Assam and Mizoram are administered by the BJP and its alliance, the Mizo National Front. So these are two parties and they have an alliance. So they rule these states together. So Assam and Mizoram are part of the Northeast Democratic Alliance. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma of Assam is the founder and convener of this Northeast Democratic Alliance. So this political issue could have been settled by the chief ministers reducing the tensions at the borders and make the status quo and They could even use fact-finding teams that involve administrative officials. So these officials maintain the peace between the border issue. So this is what that should have been done, but instead what happened was the chief ministers did allegations on each others, and it led to the intervention of Union Home Minister Amit Shah. So they used videos to tell a story that suited their version, and that suited what they said. So these using videos is a harmful means of communication. So the intervention of Amit Shah occurred just days after both the chief ministers met with him. So they met with Amit Shah to resolve the border issue. A resort to one-upment prolong the disputes and harden stances. The Home Ministry must ensure that the Assam-Mizoram border situation is first subjected to de-escalation and steps taken to return to the status quo that prevailed before the skirmishes began in October 2020 with the cooperation of the respective states. So the only resort to this issue is to not prolong the disputes and also harden their stances. The Home Ministry's job and responsibility is to ensure that the Assam-Mizoram situation should be de-escalated, and the status quo must happen there. So what happened before the skirmishes on October 2020 should be find out using the cooperation of the respective states. So that's it for today's editorial, guys. Thank you.